Stop. Just stop for a second. And if you're developing your mediumship right now, sitting in circles, practicing readings, consuming every course you can find, every YouTube like this, I need you to hear this before you go any further, because here's the thing nobody is really talking about, or very few, and that's most people aren't failing at mediumship because they lack ability. They're failing because they're building on a foundation that was never solid to begin with. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what that foundation is and how to fix it, even if you've been developing for years. You know, I remember once sitting in an open development circle years ago, and I was already several years into my training, and I felt this creeping sense of dread. Not because spirit weren't there, they were, but because I realized I'd been so focused on getting messages, on proving the connection, on being good enough, that I'd completely missed what mediumship is actually for. And I looked around that room and I saw it in everyone else too. This quiet desperation, this constant measuring. Was that real? Did I get it right? What if I was just making it up? We've all been there, haven't we? And I thought, we are all developing the wrong thing. We're developing the skill before we've developed the self. And that, right there, is the thing that changes everything. So there are 3 things you must build before anything else. I want to give you a framework today. 3 things. Just 3. And these 3, I wish someone had handed me at the very beginning. And I promise you, if you get these right, everything else, the clairvoyance, the clairaudience, the evidential work, it all becomes much easier, more natural, more true. So point 1, your relationship with yourself. Know who you are. The first thing you need to build is your relationship with yourself. Now, I know that sounds almost too simple, too therapy-ish maybe, but stay with me. And here's what I learned from teaching at the Arthur Findlay College, which is one of the most prestigious institutions in the world for this work. And that's what I've seen confirmed in every student I've ever taught. You cannot clearly receive from spirit what you cannot clearly receive within yourself. Makes sense, doesn't it? So think about it. If you don't know your own thoughts, how do you know which thoughts are yours and which belong to the spirit? If you don't know your own emotions, how do you distinguish your grief from the grief of the communicator coming through? Mediumship isn't about switching yourself off. It's about knowing yourself so well that you can tell the difference. So the question I want to sit with is this: how well do you actually know yourself? Not your spiritual self, not your higher self, just you, your patterns, your fears, your assumptions. Because spirit works through you, and the clearer the channel, the clearer the message. Now, the second point I want to make is about your relationship with spirit. So the second thing is trust. Build real communion. And this one surprises people, is that you need to build a natural relationship with spirit. Not just a working one, a real one. And I see so many developing mediums treating spirit like a vending machine. You sit down, you open up, you wait for something to come out. But that's not a relationship, that's a transaction. And spirit, well, they know the difference. The work I always come back to, the practice that has genuinely changed more lives than anything else I've ever taught, is sitting in the power, just being, not asking, not reaching, just allowing, and allowing spirit to draw close and learning what that feels like. Because when you know what that feels like, when you truly know it in your body, in your energy, you stop second-guessing every impression you receive. You stop asking, was that real? Because you know. And that knowing, that's what hundreds of thousands of people have found by sitting in the power. Because it's the thing we're all hungry for. And nobody teaches it first. Well, a few do now, and it is becoming more the norm, of course, but many don't. They just try to give you all the skills and off you go. Now, the third thing I want to talk to you about is your relationship with the process. So the third thing is about patience, and you've got to trust the unfolding. The one that I think is quietly destroying more mediumship development than anything right now is your relationship with the process itself. And we live in a world that rewards speed, fast results, instant proof. And we've brought that energy into our spiritual development. And it's exhausting. And it doesn't work. And I've seen people with extraordinary natural ability walk away from this work because they couldn't tolerate the uncertainty of the middle, the messy, uncomfortable. Am I even getting anywhere? Here's what I want you to hear. And I mean this literally. Mediumship is not a skill you acquire. It's a self you become. And that takes time. It takes trust. It takes the willingness to be a beginner, even when part of you desperately wants to be an expert. I'm still becoming after all these years, and honestly, that's the part I love most now. And look, I want to say something to you directly. If you have been hard on yourself in this development, if you've wondered whether you're good enough, whether you're real enough, whether spirit actually wants you to work with them, I want you to know that doubt is not a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that you care deeply. And that care is actually one of your greatest gifts. The mediums I've seen do the most beautiful, most evidential, most healing work. They are never the most confident ones in the room. They were, though, the most honest ones. So, here's what I want you to do today. Just one thing. Before your next sitting, before your next circle, before you open another course or watch another video, just sit quietly for 10 minutes. No agenda, no asking, no reaching. Just be present with yourself and with spirit. And notice what comes. Not what you want to come, what actually comes. That's your foundation. That's where everything real begins.